There are certain addresses in Manhattan that seem to hum with the rhythm of old New York glamour, streets where the brownstones are dressed in ivy, where the lampposts glow like soft candlelight after dusk. On one such block, behind a stately facade of limestone and wrought iron, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have created a home that is as luminous as their decades-long love story. When the doors open, a soft fragrance of gardenia and polished wood greets visitors. The entryway alone hints at the life within. Sunlight filtering through a glass transom, a black and white marble floor glistening like a film star's smile, and a sweeping staircase with a mahogany banister that curves upward like a ribbon of silk. It's both grand and intimate, a perfect reflection of the couple themselves. We wanted a space that felt elegant but not intimidating, Kelly says, leading the way through the foyer in her trademark energetic stride. Something that feels collected over time, because that's really what our life has been. A collection of moments, of stories. Mark, ever the charming counterpart, smiles. Kelly finds the art, I handle the logistics. It's teamwork, like everything we do. A marriage of old and new. The townhouse, located in the Upper East Side's historic district, spans 5 stories and more than 7,000 square feet. It was originally built in the late 19th century but underwent a meticulous renovation that blended its classic bones with a modern sensibility. Architectural moldings were restored by hand. The fireplaces, 6 in total, were cleaned and re-tiled, each with its own distinct personality. One in the formal living room is adorned with hand-carved Italian marble. Another, in Kelly's reading nook, is lined with soft green ceramic tiles that shimmer like sea glass. The couple worked closely with an interior designer known for layering modern art within traditional spaces. The result is a visual symphony, where velvet meets chrome and historic charm dances with a hint of rock and roll. In the living room, a bold abstract painting by Rashid Johnson hangs above a velvet sofa in deep sapphire blue. A pair of antique French armchairs flank a marble coffee table, their golden frames glinting in the afternoon light. We wanted color and comfort, Kelly explains. We live here. We curl up here and watch movies, eat popcorn, argue about what to stream next, all of it. The heart of the home, the kitchen, is where the townhouse's true soul reveals itself. Bathed in natural light from a wall of steel-framed windows, it feels almost Mediterranean in spirit. Creamy limestone counters, a farmhouse sink, and gleaming brass fixtures combine warmth with understated luxury. A long oak table anchors the space, more farmstead than formal dining. This is where we gather as a family, Mark says, his hand brushing over the tabletop worn smooth from years of breakfasts, birthdays, and Sunday dinners. The kids come home, we cook, we laugh. It's chaos, but the good kind. On the open shelves, vintage pottery sits beside cookbooks and bowls of fresh citrus. A splash of color comes from a bouquet of dahlias, casually arranged in a crystal vase. The kitchen, like its owners, doesn't take itself too seriously. It's both polished and playful. A staircase through time. Each floor of the townhouse tells a different chapter of their story. On the second level, the formal dining room glows with candlelight reflected off mirrored walls. We host a lot, Kelly says, but we like it to feel like home, not like a restaurant. The couple's library, just down the hall, feels like stepping into an old-world club, shelves lined with leather-bound novels, a bar cart stocked with bourbon and espresso martinis, and a pair of tufted armchairs that seem to invite long conversations. Mark loves this room, Kelly teases. It's where he hides when I'm redecorating something upstairs. He laughs. She's not wrong. Up another flight, the family quarters are more relaxed. The primary suite occupies an entire floor, with French doors opening to a private terrace framed by trailing ivy. The bedroom is serene, with soft gray walls, linen drapery, and a canopy bed that feels almost cloud-like. I wanted it to feel calm, Kelly says. Our lives are busy, there's always something happening, so this is where we unplug. The ensuite bathroom is a masterpiece of marble and light. A freestanding tub beneath a crystal chandelier, twin vanities with gold fixtures, and radiant floor heating for winter mornings. This, Mark admits, is where Kelly spends hours reading scripts or listening to podcasts in the bath. She grins. Guilty. The secret garden, perhaps the most enchanting part of the townhouse, however, lies outside. Through French doors on the ground level, a hidden courtyard unfolds. A small but magical garden surrounded by high brick walls draped in ivy. There's a trickling fountain, twinkle lights strung through the branches of a Japanese maple, and a cozy outdoor fireplace. In summer, the couple entertains friends here. In winter, they sip mulled wine under blankets. New York can be intense, Kelly says. This garden is our little escape. You forget you're in the city for a minute. The art of living well. It would be easy for such a home, with its impeccable design and enviable address, to feel like a showpiece. But for Kelly, Ripa and Mark Consuelos, it's something much deeper. Every corner carries their story. Framed family photos from the early All My Children days, a hand-drawn card from their daughter tucked between art books, a faint scuff on the staircase from years of kids running late to school. We didn't want perfection, Mark says. We wanted a home that shows we've lived a lot of life here. Kelly nods. That's the beauty of it. It's layered, just like us. Their partnership, both on-screen and off, has always been about balance. Glamour with humility, laughter with strength. Their townhouse is a reflection of that same alchemy. As the afternoon light fades through the tall windows, the rooms take on a golden glow. Music hums softly in the background, Frank Sinatra, naturally, and the city outside seems to pause for a breath. Kelly leans against the doorway, smiling. At the end of the day, it's not the marble or the chandeliers that make it special, she says. It's the memories we've built inside these walls. That's the real luxury. Mark takes her hand. The gesture is effortless as the space around them. Exactly, he says. Home is where the heart, and Kelly, is. And with that, the doors close once more, leaving the townhouse aglow in the quiet hum of the city, a love story built in brick, glass, and time.